Welcome once again to Room 206. We're back. We're on our episode 4. Episode 4. And today we want to talk about, you know,
Naisip
uh,
ko kung episode 4 or episode 5 eh. Check nyo na lang.
episode 4 na to.
Okay.
So we want to talk about the concept about Giver's Gain. So like generosity, may place ba yan in the world of creatives? And how does that have an impact? So basically what we're doing right now is pretty much like that. We're trying to give back to our audience, to our community, more information and learnings to help you guys ramp up and to also help you guys be encouraged to create content, to create your stories, and to share your stories to the rest of the world, to the rest of the audience. And today, we have a very, very special guest.
Yes.
Imported yan. All the way from Cebu. We
In-import
have...
niya sarili niya.
In-import niya sarili niya. So we have here Artina Lefty.
Hello, all the way from Cebu. Kumusta?
Please
Kumusta po?
introduce a little bit about yourself.
Ako nga po si Artina Lefty, ang creator ng Unang Kadaugan and Pista.
Some of the cars yung nangyari.
Yes, I have 2 cards sa Banyare. Probably, future projects pa siguro.
Yes.
Hopefully.
Mamaya i-announce natin yan.
Yung hindi nyo natatanong, Levy is tubong bugo, di ba? Right?
Yes,
So, all
north
the way,
part ng Cebu po.
pure Cebuana. We're blessed to have her here with us. Be here sa room 206 so that we can get to have a little bit more casual talk.
Pero medyo nervous ako, pero
Mamaya ako sa introvert niyan.
Medyo ninenervyos pa daw siya ngayon. Siguro let's springboard from something na very, very recent. One of the most recent work that you did is yung short comics from yung concept ng tuwa, which is gonna be coming out this coming July sa Pick-Off as one of the entries in the community for 2025 Pick-Off. So, can you share a little bit about saan galing yung idea behind that
yeah.
short story?
Actually, nung first nga yun na-post ng
Pick off.
sa Pico, yun po talaga yung scene na na-imagine ko. Pero I was like thinking na baka hindi na to makahabol ng ng deadline because I was working full-time at that time. So parang tinanong ko lang siya side na project. Tapos, ayun, bigla pa lang umabot kasi Ate Rachel. So,
Binraso ka ni Ate
wow, baka meant to be nga for that script to be shared, which is very personal kasi na-remember ko rin na way back when we were just like fresh living sa Bogo City. My mom would bring me to libraries. Yun yung first time ko sa library, I guess. Then, ayun nga, maraming libro, and then maraming comics, like, whoa! And then, like, sa bookstores, parang siya yung, like, introduce sa akin ng or like, her side introduced me to, yung mga comics. Her papa, yung sa newspapers. Lang ako, ang reaction ko talaga of everything is wow. Until ngayon, even now, like on this podcast, like wow.
As an artist, who are your influences?
Very much so, dalawa lang yan siguro for me. It's Larry Alcala and Tonton Young, which actually, this year lang, Sir Tonton actually followed me sa Instagram. Parang may post yata ko sa Instagram na he saw and then he followed back.
Yeah.
Pero matagal na yun na pinalo ko si Sir Tonton. Then like, yeah, I followed back.
Ano feeling?
Child. Parang siyang yung Marian Rivera ng mga tao for me, like, okay. Parang mas naganahan ako. I had posts naman on other strips, tas linalike niya yung yung tawag sa Unang Kadaugan na message.
Forward.
Yung forward.
Nandun yung si Sir Tonton, yung pupo niya.
Uh-huh.
And then I storied that one. Parang then with a screenshot na pinalo ko ni Sir Tonton.
Yes.
Nakita niya naman, oh, okay. at least aware na siya sa
Yes.
7-year-old Arena's existence. Na-notice ni Sir Tan. Yun lang. And for me naman, they're very Filipino yung atake nila when it
Yes,
comes
yes.
to sa strip ni Sir Tonton about ads niya. Yung mga Jolly-an. Yung Jollibee niya, may mga skits siya na Jolly-an. So, funny siya with witty. Also alongside with Sir Larry Alcala.
Yeah. Actually, very strong yung yung Filipino culture din nila.
Right.
Like, lalo na I remember si Hupong din. It's one of the comics that I really love reading as a kid. Kasi nakakatuwa yung to see the dynamics of the family inside the karinderya setting. Tapos
nice.
yung may nagnanakaw ng ulam, yung mga ganyan. Tapos yung dynamics nila na may tumatakas sa trabaho and all that. Pero, ang realistic. Kumbaga, parang this is really what's happening inside the family, especially in an extended family. So,
Very Filipino.
I remember we started working with Levi 2019.
2019.
So
For
that
Anyare.
was Anyare. We did an open call for Anyare to gather 37 Filipino artists. Grabe, that's one of the craziest project we ever did, is to gather 37 artists in one project, in one card game. That's one of the, I think, pivotal activity that we did in Kawangis kasi doon namin nakita yung strong generosity ng mga artists. Kasi when we actually approached, I would say, almost 70 or 60 artists for that project. Yung 37 were the people that generously gave, that reached out and said, I reached back pala. When we reached out to them, they reached back and said, I want to be part of this project. And we said, this is Bayanihan project. And everyone in that group, in that circle said, yeah, we want to do this. We want to do this for the next generation. So we saw that as one of the biggest act of parang kindness that we saw for Kawangis when we were still, that time, we were nobodies. Very, very few people would know who Kawangis is and who we are. Sino ba si Arya? Sino ba si Faye, diba? Naalala ko, during that time, when we were doing Anyare, we had a series of historical events and you were very passionate na akin yung mga historical event na Cebu. Lahat ng Cebu, akin yan. So yung arrival of Magellan, yung Battle of Mactan, yung MacArthur Shrine. Aside from that, you're an adamant or you're a passionate advocate of promoting Cebu. So where is that passion coming from?
Yun nga, I've always said I guess inborn or iba din kasi yung atake ng Cebu. I don't know, it's siguro next to Manila, Cebu na. And because I know an artist na from Cebu na parang at par siguro with Manila. So probably gusto ko lang talaga mag-showcase ng what I got Passionate lang din naman talaga ako sa arts besides Cebu. Cebu is also a plus na.
Na-appreciate ko yung parang you want to evangelize about Cebu's culture. Ako kasi personally, I've been to Cebu before I met you. So I appreciate the vibrant culture of Cebu. And even the people, na sobrang friendly talaga. In food, grabe. So, parang na-appreciate ko kasi someone from there would, kasi dito sa Manila, parang we evangelize about foreign stuff. And I appreciate that someone like you would evangelize about yours.
You're
diba?
local, yeah.
Which is dapat.
This time up na din po
And actually, that is exactly. And it all started with Anyare when we were working on the historical events of Cebu. And then after that, 2 years after.
With pandemic na yun.
During pandemic.
Parang 2020
So,
ata.
unang kadaugan followed through.
Yeah.
So from just illustrating an image of the Battle of Mactan, we started working on the graphic novel version of the Battle of Mactan.
Yeah.
And aside from that, most recent art project ni Levi is the Pista. This is a fast racing a bestseller kasi people are buying this kasi nagugutom sila with the picture. And I love how you did it here na it's very Cebu, very Cebuano yung elements. So yun, parang
Deserve pala na lechon yung nasa gitna.
Actually, may TikToker din na famous TikToker siya on she story on IG. And bumili siya. Parang yun sa Luneta ata na art.
Okay, dun pa.
Tapos nakilala ko siya kasi siya yung nutritionist siya. Like, perfect sa kanya yung parang food niya. Pero yeah, as bilang kilala ko siya sa TikToker, wow, she bought a card.
Anong feeling ng yung mga kilala mo, yung mga pina-follow mo, tapos biglang meron sila ng product?
Ano lang, wow din. Wow! Parang namamangha ako. Okay. Even like yung sa Facebook ko, yung recent ko, di ba, yung from Davao na foodie na shinare niya yung like, wow, that's amazing.
We're on the lighter side of the conversation. Let's dive a little bit deeper naman yan. Looking into today's culture, people often fear giving back. Kasi so from what we've been talking about, it's a chain reaction in a give and take relationship. And when we offer our skills and we offer ourselves up for projects ng kagaya nung time na yun. Kaya I'm very grateful to have this conversation. 6 years ago na yun 2019. So that was 6 years ago. And Levy and the other 37 artists that worked with us in Anyare, these people trusting us and being generous about their skills and their abilities. And in return, it kind of snowballs effect on that for them. And in today's hustle culture, where people often fear that giving might lead to you being left empty. What's your take on how generosity actually multiplies what you have emotionally, spiritually, or even financially?
Siguro sa akin, recent ko lang din si Mitch. Yun nga, often giving something implies to parang you're emptying something for yourself. Pero other than is like you're giving space to para bang replicate mo to yung shift na you're something binibigay mo sa iba, and yung space na yun
Open for receiving
open
something.
for receiving.
I like
Yun.
that concept. I like that's right.
So yun nga, it replicates.
It applies to almost everything,
Oh, actually, I encountered that concept in the sense ng physical, yung mga clothes kasi we discard. Minsan ba may spring cleaning tayong sinasabi. So that you have room for new stuff.
Yes.
So, hindi ko naisip na it's a good concept even for non-tangible things.
Okay.
Kasi nga, may information overload na mo, i-haggle yung mga information na natutunan mo, magsa-self-destruct ka. So,
yes.
when you give to others, when you share to others, it gives you, space for new learnings. Kasi, you're growing naman also, So, new learning din naman.
So from there, you can also springboard na if you're hoarding, you don't have room for growth talaga on the opposite side. So it may apply on mga art materials.
Excuse me!
Ayun, may alikabok na nga din yung atin.
Yun, di ba? Yung art,
Especially yung mga multidisciplinary, multimedia na artist.
yung mga may art material dyan, ang tagal nyo na hindi ginagamit, tuyo na, pamigay nyo na. Para may room kayo for new things.
May distash ako. Follow nyo ako.
It really, that's a very good concept.
Especially you're holding on to things na hindi mo na pala kailangan, na kailangan na iba.
Oh.
Yeah.
May point nga naman, di ba? Like, if you look at your hand, kung hindi mo bibitawan yung hawak mo, you're not open to receive anything new.
Kaya i-let go nyo yan.
I-let go mo na siya.
Naku, ibang topic yan.
Nag-segue sa iba.
May additional pala with yung giving na yan kasi si Arya has been in a business networking group before, and natutunan namin yung concept ng giver's gain. So, minsan parang okay pala yung concept na wag mong ipagkait yung contacts that you have when another business is needing something. Ay, may kilala ako na maybe I can recommend to you. Parang God gives you another thing that you need that others can recommend also.
Kasi again, yung kasabi niya, what goes around comes around. So if you pass around kindness, if you pass around goodness, it comes around. If you pass around negativity, if you pass around bad stuff, it will come around. And I firmly believe in the biblical verse na kung ano yung tinanim mo, yung aanihin mo. So, mas marami kang tinanim na mabuti, mas marami kang aanihin.
Chinek ko kung Bible verse na yun.
Oo, oh, Bible verse yun.
Okay.
I challenge you. Medyo. And siguro springboarding from that, in your experience, how has generosity, acting out of generosity, helped you out as an artist? Parang was there ever a time na when you helped someone get out of a creative rut, in effect, help you as well get out of a creative rut?
Hindi ko pa yan
Hindi pa na-experience.
Pero I guess giving compliments also helps. You know, hindi naman strong criticism, but like honest review lang. Kasi it helps naman eh.
Constructive feedback.
Oo. Generosity naman.
Yes,
like,
yes.
It to help na baka hindi naman maganda yung niya, and then she will release it. Siya yan.
Siya yung
Masama. Ano ba tayo? Hindi na anong tawag niyan? Proofread or hindi na So, siya pa yung masama. So, might as well. Pero in terms of generosity siguro on how it rippled to me, I guess, brings me back to ayun nga, to my inspiration, yung lolo ko, yung mama ko, sila yung generous eh. Bale, when I was young, para bang ang generous nila, na sabihin ko, I want to learn flute, I want to learn guitar. May guitar and flute na. Or, I want to learn painting, may painting na. Parang yung growth ko din as a artist, parang na-hone siya, kumbaga, through their generosity. Yun naman yun, as a parents yourself, di ba? Like, kung ano yung gusto ng bata to develop. And na-develop din naman. Kung ayaw niya, then okay lang. Pero if yun yung what sparks her joy, then ano naman yan, hindi natin na unmindful na bumublossom naman siya. Siguro sa akin din, yun yung happen through like how they bought me comics to yung paintbrush. Unknowingly bumblossom din naman ngayon
Fulcom na siya.
Ganito na ako
Frankfurt na.
Drawing lang yung una eh. Ganito pala yung trajectory.
Layo ng lakad.
Ayan nga. That's generosity.
I like that input there, and maybe some of you might have missed it out. I'll just reiterate it. Giving feedback. We have a term for that in my previous work, glass on the field. Parang ang concept behind kasi ng glass on the field is soccer field. Everybody's playing. Pag may bubog dyan, at nakita mo may bubog, do you stop the people from playing or do you let them continue playing? Diba? Normally, you would say, stop playing kasi may bubog, tanggalin muna natin. It's pretty much the same concept eh. When you find, it's because you care about the people that are playing. So in the same concept then, when you care about the people around you, you give constructive feedback. Not feedback to put them down, but rather to help build them up. And that's also part of being generous. I have mentored some of my, some guys in the past na takot sila magbigay ng feedback. Kasi ang fear nila, ako baka masaktan yung damdamin niya, baka mag-stop na siya, or baka i-hate na niya ako. Hindi. It's part of caring. If you care about this person enough, you will give quality feedback. Kasi if you don't give, ibig sabihin, you don't care about them. You care more about your comfort rather than their growth. So, giving quality feedback is also part of generosity.
Of course, kailangan mo i-assess how it should be told.
Right.
Should be
naman.
constructive
Constructive.
and encouraging. So,
Yes. So, ang keyword dun is constructive. Check nyo din yung people that you're surrounding yourself with. Are they people that give you constructive feedback? So, important yun for artists kasi more often than not, we are not aware of our Waterloo or our weaknesses. unless someone points it out to us. And you need someone trustworthy to give you feedback. So surround yourself with these kinds of people.
May add ako dun sa question na yon, pero I'm pointing to Levi as someone who did her generosity to us. When you
Ano
said
nga?
yes to the project, unang kadaugan, we were still nobodies.
Ah,
And wala pa kaming complete assurance ng saan ito i-distribute, tapos gaano ka layo yung reach ng distribution nito compared to what we can really offer right now. You were generous to trust us.
ah,
And look at unang kadaugan now and
Ah.
where it's taking you.
Oo
It was
nga
the
eh.
first title, for everyone's knowledge, that was the first title in the catalog of Kawangis that got a badge. Yung Filipino Reader's Choice Award.
Aya.
So it got a badge for silver badge for
Oh,
that one.
finance.
Tapos ngayon it's going to
Yeah.
Frankfurt.
Yes,
Okay.
it's already
In German language.
yes, for printing na siya in German. So German, Spanish, and hindi English yun. German, Spanish, and,
And Bisaya.
Bisaya.
Ah,
Yun. So yun yung
Trilingual.
combo nung
Trilingual pa rin
yun
siya.
yung trilingual nung German version. So
ah,
imagine unang kadaugan got the Filipino Reader's Choice Award. We published in Germany, and now Devi will fly to Frankfurt this year.
Yes.
To
Nilipad ang
represent
team namin.
to represent the Filipino
Marampa ang Levi.
parang pang firstborn nga po siya eh.
Oo.
Ganito ka ba?
Sabi mo, laag eh. Nila.
And here we are.
Yun, I just wanted to point that out. Despite your fears of also making it your first comic book, parang
Oo.
sige, go lang kahit
oo.
na ang dami mong hurdles.
Pero nga, dream ko siya. Pero hindi siya like the main, kasi growing up, I became cynical na yung dream ko is to become a corporate slave sa advertising agency. Kasi nandun yung pera eh. So yung dream ko as an artist na traditional artist, like comic book artist, childhood dream na lang siya eh. Tapos, when you guys approached me on like, do you want to make a comics about the Battle of Mactan? It sparked in me a childhood dream. Go ka na! Go. Why not?
Let's see where it is now.
And yeah.
Yun, thank you for that trust, and you are journeying with us and growing.
Yeah.
Both of us with Kawangis eh. Parang pinagkatiwalaan mo kami, and now we're all growing together.
I'm curious lang to ask, what is your creative process? Like for example, for the Battle of Mactan, what was your creative process for that one? How did you start it and then grow it and develop it into final phase? Can you share a little bit? Para yun yung give back natin sa mga nanonood.
Parang for me at that time, of course I did research, mga technical na I took also a break din also to prepare myself. Kumbaga, hindi ako ma-burn out. Siguro it's different when you're an artist kasi parang yung fuel mo, imagination, yung will mo to draw. Hindi naman siya parang few pages, may limit din naman yung few pages physically sa kamay. Tas yung
Balita ko, iniyakan mo yun.
yung mentally, ganun. Parang I took a break din. Kasi when you burn to sa passion mo, mababurn ka talaga.
Oo.
So, tansya-tansya lang. Pero malapit na din ako nag-give up nung unang kadaugan. Ang driving force ko nun to really continue is, hindi ako marunong mag-conceptualize ng how to give up in Tagalog.
Dili suko.
Sige, isa-itin Bisaya.
To write a formal email. Hindi ko na kaya.
Yung language barrier nakatulong.
Parang unprofessional naman ako. Na-heartbroken po kasi ako. Finish ko din. Parang worth it din naman yung I push through. Even though siguro upon reading unang kadaugan, sana ginawa ko to, sana. Pero I think sa third episode niyo po ba, finish.
Finish not perfect.
Ganun naman eh. Naging finish naman siya. Tapos ang daming good feedbacks din a lot. parang na-shock din ako sa, ano,
Sa reception ng mga audience.
gawa ka pa. Like,
Oh,
Oo, may,
really.
actually.
may
Meron.
sasuggest ako sa'yo.
Ang
Hindi pa tapos. By
mga
the way, wait.
next question nila na, so what's next? Ano yung gagawin mo next?
Yeah, I think now you have more courage and more strength to do it.
Oo.
Kasi it's always the first step that's the hardest. I'm glad that you did not give up and you
Right.
pushed forward. And I think a lot of our audience that are watching us or listening to us, some of them have already given up on their project.
Yun nga,
Na
yun nga.
ang tagal na nakatenga nito. To encourage you guys, eto si Faye, yung incognito niya was in the shelf since she was, hindi ko na sabihin yung year, since she was in high school.
14 years old.
So 14 years old siya nung sinulat niya yon, yung story nun, and it has been in the shelf until we started Kawangis. So ganun katagal
So ano na
bago
ako
nabuhay
nun?
ulit.
30
plus na.
33 na.
Oh. So from 14 years old, 33 niya tinuloy yung story. And now it's out. It's one of our best-selling titles then as well. Yung push to start and to get things done. And when you are able to finish that first work,
Right.
you will realize na, the next one is a little bit more easier. Kasi you get to have an
Ah,
idea
yeah.
na
Oo.
alam mo na paano atakihin to. Yeah. So I think that's what answers din yung question na how has generosity helped you with your creative process Kasi when you be generous to yourself
Right.
and actually take that brave step,
Right.
then you unlock
Oo.
a new skill, a new world, a new
New
door,
level.
a new
Oo.
level. Tapos marirealize mo na, I can actually do this.
Siguro, generous to your younger self.
Yes.
Oh, you're an adult na eh. So,
Oh.
you carry yung younger self mo. That
Andun
was
pa rin,
the
back pa
dream.
rin siya. Oh.
That was the dream. So, you be generous to your younger self. Push mo.
Oh.
Pero also naman, be generous to your present self na you rest.
Yes.
Oh.
Rest is very
Oh.
important.
Parang ano yan you're cooking rice
Yes.
on heat. Hindi mo siya kumbaga,
Natulog.
if you put fire too much, sunog yan.
Ano yung
So,
Bisaya ng tutong?
what's tutong po?
The burnt part. Much fire.
Dukot po.
Dukot.
Oo.
Yun. So if you
Oo.
put too much fire,
Mababurn yung
Oo.
Pero if you let it rest perfectly, perfectly rice.
puffy and
Oo.
buhag.
Ano yun in Lukban Tagalog? Ano yung pagkat pinatay mo yung fire? Napunta tayo sa
Nag-iin-in.
nag-iin-in.
So there's a time to heat it up and boil it. At meron time din to rest it. Nag-in-in.
Rest mo.
Diba? Para perfect yung pagkaluto niya, yung steam niya. Diba? Hindi masabaw, hindi rin naman sobrang tuyo, hindi rin bigas pa. There's a fine way to do that.
Ayan po, napunta po tayo sa kanin.
So, hindi marunong magsaing na kayo. At yung nagsasaing ngayon, pakicheck baka natusunog na.
Idioms po ba tawag?
Oh.
Idioms.
May tanong ako, marunong ka magluto ng puso?
Hindi nga po eh. Pero yung nanay ko po, marunong. Tapos I had lessons na nga on how to make up puso. Pero nakakalimutan ko yun.
Kasi sobrang
Siguro pag tayo naman yung bumisita sa Cebu,
papaluto.
yun yung try natin.
Oh,
Mag-immersion tayo ng Let's try to learn how to cook puso.
puso.
So abangan nyo yun. Pag lumabas yung episode na yun, we'll tie it up with this.
Paano magluto ng puso?
Paano magluto ng puso? Next question is, a lot of our audience are young Filipinos and who wants to make it, diba, in this life. What would you say to someone who feels like they have nothing yet to give? Kasi diba, we are in the world na I need to make it muna before I can actually give back or contribute. And in whatever aspect, maybe in the creative aspect, in the community aspect, love, finances.
Dinamay mo ko, pati ako nag-iisip.
Oh, di ba? Pag-iisip kayo lahat. What would you advise these people
Na walang makakalimutan.
about the thought na wala pa akong mabibigay? I don't have anything to give yet.
Siguro sa akin po, just receive. Receive muna. Receive information, receive, kasi, because you can't give on an empty cup eh.
Correct.
So,
Yeah, I had the same thought. So,
So, yun ang umupya.
kaya naisip ko kasi ang hirap mag-force to give out.
Yeah.
Lalo kang mawawalan.
oh,
Oh.
Di ba, you have to tulad yung principle natin sa money handling, you don't
Just give away everything.
and empty yourself kasi parang hanggang dyan na lang yung pwede mo itulong sa iba.
Oh.
As opposed to you keep receiving a little bit, nourish
Oh.
yourself, and then so that you can give
You have
more.
something to give.
It's a longer trajectory to keep giving more.
Siguro to springboard on that one, for those who have nothing yet to give, sabi mo to receive, I think also then is yung intentionally being grateful. Kasi you have to be aware na you are actually receiving already.
Right.
If you are aware that you're receiving, you're aware na you are getting something, then you will be also aware of what to give.
Right.
Diba? Kasi kung hindi ka aware na may natatanggap ka na pala, you're always thinking you're on the side ng salat as compared sa you're on the side that you already have something to give.
Pagka ganun ng concept mo na hindi ka ganong grateful, if your attitude is not of gratefulness, parang aanod lang siya sa sink na butas.
Oh,
Yung blessing dadaan, hindi mo mararanasan.
baka nga hindi na dumaan sa iyo eh.
Oh,
Kasi
hindi na
puputulan
dadaan
ka na.
sa'yo. Parang ganun.
Oh.
I think, yeah,
Oo,
that makes
tama,
sense.
tama.
Oh,
I like
kasi putas kasi yung sink namin sa bahay, kaya
Have you ever felt scared giving out or giving something? Like giving ideas, giving money, or whatever giving. Have you ever felt scared to give?
Siguro as an eldest daughter po, scared to not giving. Hindi makapag-provide. Yun yung akin.
Pangalan yung issues.
Isabella at Luisa issues to eh.
Yun yung akin.
Panganay.
Siguro yun yung akin.
Yung fear of not being able to give.
Oh, not to provide. Yun yung fear. Pero siguro po, it implies siguro on usapang heartbreak. Siguro after heartbreak na, ay, ako na mag-give. It's going to be a lesson learned naman for you na if you can give that much to the wrong person,
How much more to the right
to the
person?
right person, parang wrong person lang talaga yung
Pero it still goes back dun sa ano eh, kanina sinabi mo na when you have nothing yet else to give, receive. I think it also applies on that aspect din na you gave a lot to this person,
Oh.
but the problem is it was not reciprocated equally,
Right,
so you did
right.
not receive.
uh,
So there's the problem in that dynamics, in that relationship na syempre, when you give, you're expecting to receive. In line with that, this is something I learned from that business organization that I joined before. Na part of generosity is not just giving out, but also asking. So when you need something, you ask. So
Okay.
it's also part of generosity. So if you feel na you don't have enough experience on something, you ask. If you feel like you don't have enough feedback on something, you ask. If you don't have enough money, the same way, you ask. Eh, syempre, hindi mo pwedeng ask ka lang ng pera. Let's say, for example, freelancing. You need clients. You don't have enough clients. You ask. That's part of generosity eh. Diba? And yun yung part na if you're not yet in the point of giving, you're available now to receive. And then ask so that you can receive. That gives the other person the opportunity to be generous towards you. And it will go around.
right.
Diba? Same din with love life. Diba? If you're doing something for your partner and you're not getting the proper reciprocation, you ask for it, diba? Kasi that's where the communication comes in. How can small acts of kindness be a form of powerful resistance or transformation in today's world?
Hindi ko alam kung butterfly effect yung tawag doon. Or ripple effect. Oo,
Ayan
because
na.
small acts of kindness can cascade into something big eventually. Even if it's just parang helping a hand to someone in the street. That person, if that person receives gratitude from you, that person passes on that gratitude to another person. Imagine how grateful our nation will be eventually.
Actually, that's more help. That's a very helpful insight niya on that. If we try to develop this kind of mindset, this kind of mentality for us Filipinos, imagine the greatness that we can do. Baka hindi lang tayo first world country. Baka 0.5 tayo kasi mas mataas tayo sa 1. So, logic. Pero imagine, di ba, yung the things that we can do if we practice these kinds of practice instead of makasarili ka na dapat yung akin lang, dapat yung gawa ko lang, yung title ko lang, dapat ito yung highlight, dapat ito. Rather, ito nga isang secret na tinuro ko for sales. I teach this to my team and even to the authors. I believe I shared it with you guys already before. If you want to get your book sold, kunyari you already have a published book, you created a book and it's not selling that well. If you want to get it moving forward, you don't sell your book. You sell somebody else's book. It's the rule of thirds. When you promote somebody else's work, people will start naturally thinking, ano yung meron ka, bakit mo pinopromote yung kanya? And in essence, it also goes around. Ngayon, the people that you are helping out will eventually give it back to you na parang, oy, thank you for supporting my book ha. Ano ba yung sa'yo? I'll support it as well. And for the consumers, for the end users, they would rather buy something from someone else, not from you per se. So like kunyari ako, I don't know if the people that have ever met me will notice na I'm the writer of Mai, but I never sell Mai. When I'm in a booth, when I'm in an event, even sa rights, I'm not selling Mai. I always sell everyone else's, not mine. Kasi in my mind, it's easier to sell somebody else's book and at some point in time, babalik yan. It will come back to me. Kasi that's how generosity works. If you want more friends, share your friends with other people. Mag-introduce ka. Introduce mo sa ganito sa kanya. And the next thing you know, you have more friends. If you want more money, you help somebody else. In a small amount, tulungan mo sila. You're planting seeds. That's the concept there. And then at some point in time, it will come back. Again, what you sow, you will reap.
Gusto ko lang din i-acknowledge yung generosity niya sa akin po. Because, starting with Anyari, Unang Kadaugan, you guys are telling me na I was generous enough to share my talents to you guys. Eh, kayo din naman yung mas generous for trusting me na talaga ba, wala akong I was really starting also as an artist na to develop my remember ko lang din yung I make my own comics, I make my own Instagram posts. Very not professional siguro, but it was with you guys na parang like naging legit niya, printed So
ISBN.
through your generosity naman also, na-fulfill yung dream ng isang bata.
Thank you so much for sharing that, Debbie. And it warms our heart na we were able to give an impact on your life on that aspect. So let's talk about legacy. We've been talking about generosity for a lot now. I'm curious to find out, is there a moment in your life, in your time, in your experience na can you recall the most generous act that you've ever received that contributed to shaping you as the creator that you are today?
Siguro going back to my lolo and mama as well. Para sila sa akin, sila yung most generous people na yung lolo ko he's the eldest. That's hindi sila mayaman. But he, growing up, he became an engineer. Tas, yun nga, parang for me naman, na-inspire ako na siguro one day I can be like my lolo or like my mama na. Parang ripple effect na. Probably, kasi may scholar siya Probably, 40s ba? Or 50s. I get to have my own scholar din. Paralin ko na, fine arts ba? Or, even a family. Parang, yun yung, driving force siguro on generosity. I remember also yung mama ko, we were in a pantalan sa parang dockside siya. And she was like walking. Tapos, nagulat na lang kami, may dala siyang bata. Kasi, that bata was a vendor. And then, sabi niya na, stop tayo sa shop kasi bilhan natin ng shoes. Like, okay. So, we stopped bigay namin ng shoes. Coincidence pala, yung mama niya is Sila yung bumibili ng star apple sa lola ko. Yung lola ko naman, generous enough na yung star apple tree namin, pinapakyat sa kanila. Okay. So,
Sabihin nyo na yung ibang
Oh.
bigas.
hinatid din namin sila sa, sa bahay nila. Parang, ayun, yung inspiration ko. And then, for me naman, I think, with my siguro enough na money kasi medyo nagkaka-overflow na tayo.
Yeah.
Yung overflow ko, sinishare ko naman. So, ayun nga, parang yun yung inspiration ko. Hopefully, kaya nga minsan na-share ko sa social media. Hindi naman sa pagmamayabang yan. Ano lang yan. Hopefully, makikita ng brothers and sisters ko na they get to share also.
Yeah.
And then, I guess, creating a ripple effect. Hindi naman as a creator na yung artist, yun yung role mo as an artist lang talaga. Dapat, siguro, it grounds you, may humanity ka na. Hindi lang pala siya, artist yung image.
Yeah.
She's an artist who shares din naman. But in continuous, yung last December, nag-share, bumili ako ng maraming unang kadaugan nun. Binigay ko sa charity.
I saw that.
Yeah, binigay ko sa charity yun. Tapos 20 ata sila. Then, binalot ko sila na Christmas. Kasi parang,
Ang gift for them.
Yeah.
Which one?
hindi ko binigay na pass around. Parang, there's a difference in unwrapping a gift. With their names pa. I made sure na may names na, kasi iba din personalized. Tapos yung name plate nila is yung Vista cards, yung sample ko. So, yun yung ko. And then, when they opened unang kadaugan, parang na-recognize nila. Since Cebu naman, recognize nila si, Lapu-Lapu, even Humabon. Si Humabon, hindi yan medyo, first Cebu City kasi siya naraha. Sinabi ko, kilala mo ba si Humabon? Magugustuhan mo yan kasi it's in Bisaya. Young sila Young sila is 5 years old and up. So, ayun. I guess, as a creative din yun, generosity as a creative. It's not all about naman
Ganda nun.
And there's always a way for it to come back to you, no? So, parang sevenfold, parang ganun.
Right.
The more you give, the more you receive talaga.
There's a saying, you can never outgive. You can never outgive. Parang, when you do these acts of generosity, this kindness, you don't have to be a politician to do this. But everyone can do this. And when you do it, it comes back sevenfolds. And then now you have more to give back ulit. Parang alam mo, it's just piling up.
Lakas ng pista sa Cebu,
Oo nga Hindi ko alam
Pero
parang
sa Cebu.
Wala akong mga tag photos sa sino man yung Sino ba bumibili nito? Ang dami.
Even here.
Pick me up yan.
And so if you don't have yet yung Pista cards, it's on the link below. On the link below. Siguro last one, let's go for call for challenge. What act of generosity do you want to challenge our audience this week or this month? Kasi next month na ulit yung next podcast So at least for the next month.
I don't know. In terms siguro, if you're an artist, share one artwork.
Yun.
Siguro a day or a week. Kasi medyo procrastination, ayaw mag-share. Ayun, parang challenge, na rin yun. You're also giving yourself, you're being generous to yourself na kaya mo naman and then for sure, meron din namang generosity to yourself, generosity to others na may ma-appreciate din naman Siguro para sa akin
Yes. If you're an artist, support another artist.
Yun nga din.
You can support without spending money. Like, share, subscribe, comment, whatever helps them boost their algorithm. It doesn't cost you anything. It's not difficult. You're doing it already for somebody else na hindi mo kilala. How much more if you do it for someone na medyo kilala mo or someone na it's within your network. So, do that for them. Kasi at some point in time, babalik sa'yo yun. Okay? And it actually helps your traction then online.
Parang to give one compliment
Oh, I
to
mean,
an artist.
you don't have to give a novela na response. Like, find one of their artwork, commentan mo lang na,
Right,
ang galing mo
right.
to. Or heart. Ay, ganun ka
Right.
magsalita eh, di ba?
Oo
Kaya
nga.
ako, i-practice ko din yung pag when I see an artwork that I really compliment. Sa IG, madalas sa IG ako nagtatambay. Compliment if
Right.
you know,
Ganda niya.
those artists, no, they need encouragement. Hindi nila malalaman yung compliment mo kung
Oo,
hindi sasabihin. Kaya si Levi talaga, compliment ko yan.
Ay.
Ako eh.
Hindi kasi ako maraming compliments nung bata eh. Parang ano lang.
Pero make sure genuine yung compliment mo. Hindi yung lip service lang. So if you find something, highlight what you liked about their work. Diba? Especially for, young budding artists. Yes, there are some of them that will post na hindi ganun kaganda. I mean, let's be honest, hindi ganun kaganda. Pero at least compliment the effort that they did. Maybe compliment na, uy, great job on taking the courage to post this and share this. Keep working on your work. You're on the right direction. Mga ganun. Share. If you see somebody else create a work, share mo. You don't have to always repost. Once in a while is okay. It's enough. Kung wala ka talagang magawa, ito, share mo to. Repost mo to. Mag-comment ka sa baba. Tag mo yung kaibigan mo na na kailangan makakita nito, makarinig nitong video na to. Pakusapin namin.
What is Levi currently working on right now?
Yeah. Ito na ba yung ano?
Ito na.
Grand reveal. Ayan, currently working on Maya Malipayan. Amen. Yes. It's Miss Christine Lim's upcoming book. Hopefully, pag-publish na.
Hopefully.
Before, promise ko yan. Kasi malapit
So
din
this year
naman.
yan, this year lalabas.
Yes. Hopefully. So, ayun nga, nasa coloring stage na tayo and hopefully we can give a teaser by July.
So yung mga nagtatanong sa'yo, what's next? This is what's next. So
Yeah.
you follow Kawangs, follow Levi. Kasi definitely it will come out. And when it comes out, that's the first place you will be able to find it.
Yes. At Artina Lefty.
Follow Artina Lefty. Yun. And we'll also post yung links to her Artina Lefty's Instagram account so that you can and also Facebook account so you can also follow her in all her social media sites. And again, as an act of generosity, if you want to practice that, mag-comment lang kayo sa page niya, sa account niya. And as a thank you for Levi for
May paganyan pala.
Yes. Meron tayong
Generosity.
a t-shirt.
Dahil kakagaling lang ni Levi sa food trip
May
sa
black-
Binondo.
Oh.
Sa Binondo.
Bigyan namin siya ng food trip
Ito
t-shirt.
nga yung trip ko nung last day.
Ayan.
So, timing ko yan.
This one is a fishbowl design t-shirt gawa ni Sampay. Gusto yun ng t-shirt. Visit us on our Shopee store. But this one is not for you. This one is
Wow.
for you.
Thank you so much po.
Para hindi mo makalimutan yung fishbowl sa Binondo.
Oo nga eh. Ito talaga yung trip ko nung last
Shaolong Bao daw.
Shaolong Bao. Masarap.
yung FGM. Thank you po.
Yes. Yan yung in line with pista cards. Kain pa rin.
Oo.
So alam niyo na po ng trip namin, pagkain pa rin.
Thank you po.
Maya Malipayon, marami
Pagkain
pagkain.
din yun eh.
Oo, kaya nga eh, parang a big part na parang in-accept ko yun. May pagkain. I get to draw calamay. I get to po. Oo nga eh.
But, spoiler alert, it's a lot of food. So
Yes.
yeah, check it out when it comes out. Siguro we'll post an update also in this video pag lumabas na yung book na yon. Add some more links sa baba where you can grab a copy of the upcoming book, Maya Malipayo. Oh, in line with generosity pala, we have started building something in Kawangis. We are partnered with, we have also partnered recently with Kids for PH. It's a non-profit organization that helps out providing materials and books for kids, especially for the less fortunate. We're also partnered with Let's Read and Salt. Si Salt naman is based in Mindanao. So they're also reaching out to the kids in the Magindanaoan area, in the Iranon area. We have all these partnerships and we recently launched our Patreon account in Kawangis. And our Patreon has 3 tiers. when you sign up to any of the tier, what we do is you're funding not us, you're funding these institutions. Every time you sign up for one of the tiers, we will be donating books to this institution so that we can give equal opportunity for the young readers na hindi maka-afford and they have no access to quality material and quality books so that we can be a part of their growth and their life. So if you want to be part of that, you want a channel of generosity somewhere else, we'll post the link of the Patreon account here and maybe we'll put a QR code at the end of the video so that you can go straight to that and sign up and help. And we will provide updates on who are already receiving from that particular project. Again, thank you so much for joining us here sa Room 206.
And thank you,
Thank you, Levy,
Levy.
for
Thank you
joining
so
us
much
all
po.
the way from Cebu. And until next time, welcome na welcome kayo. Katok lang kayo sa Room 206. Bye-bye.